This is not a train station. It is a city, built on top of a mountain in 38 months, 1.22 million square meters. That is 170 football fields, under one roof. Grand Central Terminal in New York, 5 times smaller. Europe's largest station, 15 times smaller. The platforms here are longer than the Eiffel Tower is tall. And 3 months after it opened, 16,000 passengers per hour, every single hour, running exactly as designed. This is how China built the world's largest train station, on a mountain slope, in a city that already defied every rule of engineering. First, you need to understand Chongqing. 32 million people, not a city, a province the size of Austria. Built on mountains, gorges, and river valleys. They call it the 8D city, because in Chongqing, the ground floor of your building might be on the 10th floor, depending on which side you enter from. Roads run above apartment buildings. Trains cut directly through residential blocks. Liziba Station, the train goes through the middle of a housing complex. That is normal here. Raffles City Chongqing houses the world's deepest train station. A horizontal skyscraper sits hundreds of meters above street level and is still considered street level. Chongqing is where normal engineering goes to fail, and yet China chose this city for its most ambitious transport project. In 2024 alone, China's high-speed rail network carried over 3 billion passenger trips. 3 billion. The network needed a new hub, a western anchor for the entire national system. Chongqing was the answer, and the site they chose was a mountain slope, 20 kilometers from the city center, with no flat land and no obvious way to build anything on it. November 2018, construction begins. First problem, the site is not flat. It is a mountain, every meter of slope mapped in 3D before a single machine moves. The rock under Chongqing is hard, not Hong Kong granite hard. Harder, machines ran around the clock. Some sections needed controlled blasting. The mountain did not give up its rock easily. Millions of cubic meters removed, one of the largest single-site excavations in Chinese construction history. But excavation is not just digging. Once you cut a mountain face, the mountain wants its space back. Retaining walls along the full perimeter joint is a structural weakness. In a train station carrying 16,000 passengers per hour, unacceptable. So the pores never stopped. This is where the robots changed everything. Ground leveling in 40-degree heat used to mean workers collapsing from heat stroke. Robot fleets replaced human crews in the most dangerous thermal conditions. Safety incidents on site dropped by 90%, not because the work got easier, because machines do not collapse in heat. 5 floors complete, platform levels, metro below, bus and taxi above, 3 more floors on top. The 6th floor, the main concourse, the largest single enclosed space, 30 meters above the original mountain slope. 7th and 8th floors, retail, restaurants. A city layer built on top of a transport layer. 8 floors. Complete, open to the sky. The roof had not started yet. 306,000 tons of steel, arriving by road, sorted by crane. The 41-meter columns you see in the finished station began here on the ground floor. One pour at a time, rebar cage, formwork, concrete, cure, strip, repeat. 41 meters of that. One section at a time. The columns are not straight, they branch. Trees, because the design was inspired by the Huangjua tree, the native tree of Chongqing. Each column carries 1/200 stainless steel scales, each scale fitted by hand, 3 millimeter thick, each one at a different angle. The column changes appearance all day as light moves. That was designed. 40,000 workers, not doing one column at a time, the entire forest growing simultaneously. Cranes at every position, every column head verified before the roof could begin. One receiver plate off by a fraction. The truss will not sit. No adjustment once it is in the air. 41 meters from base plate to column top. 2,200 hand-fitted scales per column. And the roof had not started yet. 16,500 tons. That is the weight of the roof. 120,000 square meters of it. You cannot build 16,500 tons section by section at 57 meters. The engineers knew this, so they built it on the ground. Every bolt torqued to specification. Every joint marked complete. One under-torqued bolt in a 16,500-ton roof. Unacceptable. Ventilation grill, a bamboo scroll welcome sign, every detail rooted in Chongqing culture. The building saves 6.18 million kilowatt hours of electricity every year. Carbon emissions cut by over 8,000 tons annually. China's highest green building label standard. While 8 floors rose above, crews tunneled toward the site from the metro network below. 2 separate projects. One building, metro 30 meters underground, while the floors above went up simultaneously. The track base before the rails, level to millimeter accuracy. At 350 kilometers per hour it must be perfect. No ballast. Slab track bolted direct to concrete. Once it does not move, does not settle, does not need tamping. Millimeter alignment. On 29 tracks. Inside a building. On a mountain slope. Every meter laser check before fixing, though thermite welding. One continuous rail, no joints inside the station, the catenary wire at exactly the right height. Too high, the pantograph loses contact. Too low, it is damaged. Wire tension changes with temperature. The system compensates automatically. June 27, 2025. Blueprint to operating station. 38 months, 1.22 million square meters, 8 floors. 29 tracks, 15 platforms. The trains here connect Chongqing to Chengdu 1 hour, Wuhan 3 hours, Beijing and Shanghai 6 hours. An airport desk inside a train station. Your bag goes to the airport. You board a train. Every mode of transport. next one is already underway.